In this video, we are going to finish the lead sheet project which we started. There are some messy things ahead, so sit down and hang on tight. If you haven't learned by now, Finale can sometimes be a very finicky software program. So here we go. In our lead sheet, we are inputting guitar notes, and we copied those over to the guitar tabs, which gave us our fingering on the guitar tabs. Now we need to put in chords and fretboards. This is where the problem lies. Every time I teach this project, there's a problem, it doesn't work, and I have to call Finale to get help. And you think by now, after teaching this for 9 semesters, either A, I'd figure it out, or B, Finale would figure it out and fix their software. But no, neither happens. So I call Finale and they tell me, try this, try that, it's a problem with our software. So some of you might have tried to put in your fretboards already, and they're blank, they don't display properly. I have an older Finale file here where we finally did it the hard way, or got it to work from a previous version, and so that's why my fretboards are there. But yours probably will not work if you do it in the handwritten notation font. So I'm going to take my selection tool, click to the left of my guitar, select all my notes, and copy them. Command or Control C to copy them. I'm then going to come to my Finale menu. I'm going to go to New, Default with Setup Wizard. And then I'm going to make sure this time that I have an engraved style. I'm going to go through the whole process again. Pluck strings, guitar, add, tablature, guitar tab, add, next. This is the lead sheet. Composer's Tom Carruth. The copyright is copyright 2007. Originally updated to 2010 for second version of the Finale projects by Tom Carruth. Alright, I'm going to hit next. Again, we're in F major, we're in common time. Hit finish. And there's our lead sheet, but it's not in the handwritten font, which is what we want for now. I'm then going to click to the left of my guitar, and I'm going to hit Command V or Control V, and there are all my guitar notes. Just to check here, I'm going to select my chord tool, go to chord, show fretboards. My fretboards are all there. Well, most of them. There's a couple that we need to fix. So while we're going to do that, I'm going to hide them. Chord, uncheck, show fretboards. There's a couple ways of putting in chords. Let me slide this over here. The easiest way, well, there's two ways. To put in chords, I can either click and my cursor will blink, or I can double click and my chord definition dialog box pops up. This is great if I am putting in some very plain chords. I can just go ahead and put the symbol in. Personally, I like to click once. Click once. Ooh, let me take that out. I'm going to delete that real quick. I like to click once so I have a cursor, and I'm going to hit F, and then I'm going to hit the colon, and I'm going to hit 0, and then I'm going to hit return. When I do that, it gives me the chord suffix selection dialog box, and I can find in here every possible, hopefully every possible chord suffix that I want. Right now I'm looking for a 7. I'm sorry, I'm looking for 6. And there it is. So I want an F6. I hit select, and it fixes my chord for me. So I've gone ahead and put in my chords already. There's a couple wild ones. Looking at the original here. Here's a G, sorry about that, G major 7, G minor 7. I put that in wrong, so let me do that again. So I'm going to hit G:0, return, and I can put in a G major 7. And then I can also at the same time G:0, get my G minor 7. I have to scroll for that one. There's my G minor 7. Alright, it's very important to line your chords up correctly. Otherwise, they're not going to play back with the right notes. You'll be able to see as I drag these chord symbols that they do assign to a beat with a dotted blue line. So you need to make sure that those are there. This is an extra one I'm just going to take out. So I'm missing this. I'm missing a C7 and an F. My D7's in the wrong place. My C9's in the wrong place. So I'm going to fix that C9 real quick. It needs to come over here. This G major 9, G minor 9 needs to come over here. It's actually the wrong chord. Needs to be G minor 9. And I've got this D7 chord, which is the wrong chord. I'm just going to delete it. And here's the hard one, D7, sharp 11, sharp 9. So I'm going to click here, D:0, hit return. Alright, I'm trying to find a D7 with a sharp 11, sharp 9. There's my sharp 11, but it's a natural 9. It may not exist. I may actually, oh there it is, 41. D7, sharp 11, sharp 9. Now, that needs to be edited to be capital D. Now while I'm in here, it may or may not have the right fretboard. Let's look. It actually does have the right fretboard. We got 3 dots and 2 dots. So it's there, we're good to go. If it didn't, you can select, sometimes they have multiple ways of fretting a specific chord. And in this fretboard selection dialog box, there might be different IDs. Also, you can create your own if you know how you want to specifically spell a chord or voice a chord. You can put your dots wherever you want. You can put open strings wherever you want. That dot obviously shouldn't be there. You can say, hey, I want this to be on the 6th fret. Those sorts of things. So I just want you to be able to know that you can come in here and totally customize certain chords, because I know a lot of you are guitarists or will be working with guitarists, just so you know that you can make your own fretboard however you want to do it. But this happens to be what we want. Hit OK. It'll put it in there. So that's how you put in chords. On your chord menu button, we're going to go down to Show Fretboards, and it'll show all these fretboards. This G major 9, G minor 9 did not show up. So I need to go in here. I'm going to control click or right click and edit my fretboard. And I can specifically make sure that this fretboard matches how my PDF has it. Got an X here for an open string, I believe. Oops. and it's on the 8th fret, so I'm going to show fretboard number, and I'm going to type 8. That way my chord fretboard's matching. Hit OK, and then it shows up here. So as you can see, obviously there's major spacing problems currently the way it is now. And I forgot to do my guitar tab. Let's do that real quick. So now I'm back in. Now, we do want it in the handwritten score, but for some reason, the problem with Finale is that the fretboard libraries do not load when you start out in the handwritten score. So what you have to do is you have to do it in the font, the notation font, and then you have to go back again, do a document with the setup wizard, and go to the handwritten style. So we do it originally in the engraved style, and we got to go back. We're going to do handwritten style here. We're going to do pluck strings, guitar, add, tablature, tab, add. Go through this whole hullabaloo again. F major, common time, finish. So here we are. And we're going to click to the left. I'm going to hit Shift down, Command C or Control C. I'm going to hit Command A or Control A, and then I'm going to hit Command or Control V. Paste all my stuff in there. Then I need to go to the chord menu, show fretboards. There's my fretboards. So as you can see, it's a spacing nightmare right now, and we'll need to fix that. Let's work on that. So I've got 4 measures for line 1, and I've got 4 staves for the first page, which is what I have here. This is a great time to talk about the Resize tool. Here's the Resize tool. It looks like a percentage sign. I can click a note, I can click a system, I can click the top left page. Let's click the top left page, and let's knock it down to 90%. That's great. It gave us a whole other system which we don't need, so we are going to knock that into the next. No, we're not. We're going to go to our page layout tool. Looking at our original here, we have 3 staves on page 2 and 4 staves on page 1. So we need to update. I didn't update my measures to match the layout, so I need to do that real quick. 29. $25. And 19 need to be all on the same page. So I'm going to go to my page layout tool, space systems evenly. I'm going to distribute 4 systems on each page. It does that for me. And we're getting closer to our original, aren't we? Zoom out here a little bit. All right. Now you'll notice that the fretboards are showing up on both systems. We don't want that. We just want them to show up on the one. But if we delete one, we're okay. That way it only will show up on the top system. I can hit Shift, holding Shift down and clicking rather, to select if I'm lucky. Alright. So for the most part I've gotten rid of the fretboards I don't want. Still got an issue here. I gotta go back and put in F6. I don't know why that didn't show up. I'm just gonna take that one out, put it right back in. F:6. No, it didn't like it. Can I copy and paste maybe? No. F:0. What does that do? There we go. Give me my 6. I don't like the fretboard. I might just have to individually edit this one because I'm in the new version. So make sure you get all your fretboards right in the engraved style, and then you don't have to come in and edit them all when you get to the handwritten style. On the 6th fret there. There we go. This fretboard's in the wrong spot. Now remember, it's not the fretboard that needs to be reassigned, it's the chord. That way it'll also play back at the right time. This is the wrong fretboard. I can hit escape and select a specific fretboard. Okay, I need to put my repeats in still. Let's do that really quick. Go to my repeat tool. I need a forward repeat. Hit select. And it does it, but it doesn't do it all in one straight line. I also don't have my bar lines like I want them. Okay, to get the bar lines through the staves, I need to go to the staff tool. Groups and brackets. Add. We want to draw the bar lines through the staves. We want to show the bracket, which we want to be this one. We're going to hit OK. And there our brackets now go through our measures. We have brackets on the end of our measures, and our repeat bar does the exact same thing. I'm going to use my selection tool real quick. I'm going to clean up this text, edit the text. I'm going to hit return here. I'll give that right where I want it. Alright. Almost where I want it. Edit that text. Let's space that so that lines up under 2007 like the original did. Okay. Page 1 looks pretty close. Don't worry about this text at the top. I want to show you real quick what's called a guitar bend. Okay, the guitar bend is here in measure 9. It goes from this grace note to this D, which you already put in hopefully as the notes. So the guitar bend is a smart shape, and it looks like a little hat here. I'm going to delete mine real quick just to show you. I'm going to double click hold on the first note and drag to the second note. You'll notice the gray boxes highlight the notes. I can reposition my bend however I want. Make it look a little more like the original. There we go. Alright, I also have the guitar bend tool, bend hat and guitar bend. When I take my measure and drag it down, it should put the bend in for you with a little curved line. On your Smart Shape tool, you can select that and make it however you want to be more like the original. That is the guitar bend and the bend hat tool. So hopefully you have everything now to get this assignment done. If not, shoot me an email through Canvas, and we will see your projects as you get them done.